What is going on, my friends? We are blessed and we are back with another Sunday watch list full of everything you guys need to know for this coming trading week. Discipline, levels, setups, confidence. I want you guys going into this week prepared, ready to level up, focus, and be a better trader than you were the week before and the week before that. So everything I'm going to teach you today, go over as far as our setups, our levels, and how you can execute better is going to be of value to you. And all I ask is if you do get value from this, is you tap in, hit that subscribe button, and let's learn to level up together. Discipline over dopamine. Now, let's first start off with going over what data we have for this coming week. So as you will see here, on Monday, we got a no data Monday. On Tuesday, we have CPI and a whole bunch of Fed speakers. So hopefully we get a nice move off CPI, get a nice move first thing in the morning, go enjoy our Tuesday. On Wednesday, we have PPI along with Fed Beige Book, Federal Reserve speaker, and another Fed speaker. On Thursday, we have initial jobless claims, followed by more Fed speakers. And then Friday, consumer sentiment. So we got some decent data this coming week. Lots of opportunity for market shifts to happen, for volatility to kick in. Therefore, lots of money for us to make as traders as long as we follow our plan. Now, the first thing I want to talk about as far as levels goes is I want to talk about NQ. Now, from a daily perspective, we don't have a whole lot because we just made all-time highs. However, we did get a bit of a pullback as far as the daily goes, with the high peaking at 23,100, around there, and us being down at 22,800. That gives us a little more leeway for room up and data to work with up here, as well as data down here. But unfortunately, as far as the daily goes, there's not a whole lot in terms of value from there. Same thing for the weekly. We don't see a whole lot. We have a fair value gap we can watch with this previous high down at 22,400. So we can watch that for a bounce. If we get some more aggressive movement to the downside, we can watch for this area to be bounced. But more specifically, I'd like to take a look at this 4-hour chart. And when you look at this 4-hour chart, what I like here is that a little more recently, we have some options to play with. My favorite of these options would be this 4-hour demand we have at the 700 area. We have aggressive wick up, small red, followed by strong green candle with higher volume. So I will be watching this 700 area all the way down. It's pretty large, 700 to 600 area for a macro level bounce, a higher low in here, and then pop up. That's my day trading level for a bounce there. Now, if we end up flushing this 700 and closing this 4-hour below it, we can look for some sort of a break below, retest up, and then continuation down with that lower high and lower low entry down here. So that's what I'll watch in terms of NQ. Now, as far as ES goes, we're in a similar spot, right? Little difference in the charts, but nonetheless, we can look for a move down. We already touched this demand zone here, as you can see, but if we look our way down the chart, we have aggressive move here. Honestly, we don't have a lot in terms of demand that hasn't been tested. Let's go check the daily chart as well, see if we have anything there. Not a whole lot. We can watch for this retest of previous highs, but again, it's a ways away. We're talking 100 points away on ES. And as far as our hourly chart goes, not our minutely, minutely. Let's go here and let's see what we got cooking here. Not a whole lot at this hourly demand as we speak, but besides that, we don't have a whole lot as far as the hourly goes. So my main focus this week is likely going to be NQ as far as the indices go. Personally, I don't love what I'm seeing on ES. If we get some breaks above the 63.10, we can look for a pop back up into these highs. But right now, I'm not seeing a whole lot. And if we close this week, we could also, technically speaking, if we broke below the 62.60, we could look for that break, retest back up, lower high, and move down. We're just going to have to wait and see how a few of these hourly candles close, because right now, I don't have anything in this specific area at this moment. So as far as the indices go, that's what I have on watch there. And as a reminder, if you're trading on the indices as a futures trader, make sure you use code JDUN for 80% off Apex and 35% off Tradeify. Tradeify also offers straight to funded accounts. Skip the eval, go straight to funded, and use code JDUN for discipline over dopamine. Both those links are below. Now, in terms of individual names, let's go check out Tesla first. Now, Tezzy baby, let's go look here. Had some rebound last week. I'll give it to him. We're looking like we want to get back into testing this upper trend line. We still have a ways to go, but we made a higher low as far as the weekly goes. Had solid, aggressive buying volume, as you can see here. So I'd love to see us break above 320 and hold. And then ideally, it's a ways away, we have a pretty clean trend line starting to form, right? If we can break above this trend in the coming week or two, we can see that aggressive move up, especially if Elon can stay away from drama with Mr. Donnie T. If you can stay away from that drama, stay out of the politics, I think we can get a really nice move up on Tesla. We're looking solid. Our weekly looks good. Let's check out our daily, see if that's going to confirm as well. Daily looks decent. I mean, not incredible, but we held this 280 nice, made some higher lows. We're moving on up. We'll see if we can crack this 320 first, and after that, if we can crack this 340 to the upside, we might have an aggressive move up. Let's go check the 4 hour as well, see if we got anything hiding from us there. 4 hour as well, not seeing a ton. 320 break still. Break below 280 or 290 and 280, we likely see some nice lows, but right now, my watches on Tesla are still to the upside. So until we get some aggressive pullback in the overall market, if Tesla has news, I still like higher lows personally, and what these macro timeframes and bigger timeframes are telling us. So that's how I look at price, guys. Whenever I'm looking from the macro timeframes, I'm always looking for supply and demand, key supports turn to resistance or resistance turn to support. And then when I make my way over to, say, the 5-minute chart, especially on the indices, that's where my real bread and butter comes in. And I trade live every single day. You can get a 3-day free trial with me right now below this video. And when I'm trading on the 5-minute, this really, combined with the pre-market highs, pre-market lows, intraday highs and lows, 15-minute orb, when I can really get the hang of what's happening here and have my hourly and 4-hour confirmations as bonus confirmation, bonus confidence, that's what really gives me an edge in any market that I trade. Any market that I trade, I know if I can just watch what I've seen happen for the last 9 years as a trader, I'm going to find more good trades than I have bad. That's just how it's going to happen with the level I'm at, with the experience I have, and the confidence and risk management that I trade with. And that's what I need you guys doing. You have to come in every single day with a plan. You have to come in every single day with confidence that you're going to keep any losers you have small. And when you get those winners, and when you get more winners, you're going to maximize them to the best of your ability. Because if you can't do that, if you're constantly just trading to make money, that's not sustainable long term. You're not going to compete with the big dogs long term trading to make money. You have to trade to perform. You have to trade to have solid R multiple, to have a solid risk reward ratio, to have a solid R factor. If you can do those things, you are going to be profitable. If you can keep yourself from blowing up and maintaining discipline in every trade that you take, you are going to become profitable. But if you keep finding yourself blowing up after a day or a week or a month, it's going to be very hard for you to maintain profitability over time. You have to keep laser focused in on what your mission is every single day. For me, I pray every single morning that I follow my plan, that I got God on my side, that I can be the best man I can be while I'm trading. Because I know that when I'm a good man and when I follow my principles and when I keep promises to myself, I make money as a trader. When I break promises to myself, when I break my routine, when I veer off of God's track and my track, that's when shit gets really tough. So trade smart, trade safe, stay focused, choose discipline over dopamine, and let's learn and level up together this week. I'll see you guys live in Team Bull or live on my other YouTube channel. God bless.